surprised at that. But Coda going to try his hand against Jut, actually. Jut, somebody who has a good history, actually, in competing in multiple platform fighters for sure. So good to see Jut competing here with the Incineroar for a little Smash Bros. Action.
We definitely have our own Incineroars who are being like Mystery Soul and we have one-time Magister. So this, Coda should be no stranger to those, this character at all. But this is a classic grappler and zoner kind of dynamic.
Yeah, 100%. So it'll be interesting to see just how well Incineroar does it.
Well enough.
Yeah, I was going to say penetrating that zone of Min Min, and clearly Jut, no shortage of experience, but all the experience in the world, still not going to keep those arms in check. Coda understanding that and letting them fling right now. Nice, good stuff. Okay, the counter right there. Don't let the revenge be what fells your stock, my man.
Right, and we're going to recover low. Jut making it back pretty close. Hopefully Coda will get a handle on using the Ram, the 2-frame. Going to get the back throw and the buff to boot.
Wow, okay. Oh, coming up a little
you must
bit
recover, my guy.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the Achilles heels, I feel like, for Incineroar, right? Very powerful character, but sometimes in those positions off stage, certainly finds himself lacking, uses the Lariat to clear some space. Actually, you're going to notice that Lariat going to come in handy, too, when he decides to do some edge guarding off the stage, as we saw in that first stock.
Ooh, just a jab cover. I feel like we could have got a little bit more there, but Jut putting Coda back in a precarious situation.
Oh, got to be careful here. Solid lead right now for Jut, looking to maintain that. Coda trying to find some openings. Got to get back to the stage first. That's one thing Jut has been doing very well, is actually keeping Coda off stage. Gonna find an up air, nicely done. 144, scary percentages if you're Min-Min.
Oh, and just whiffing the grab there, but does find the knee. Not killing it. 160, this Min-Min has lived long enough.
No. Min-Min able to survive, but for how long is the question? And yep, there's the answer right there. The up air catching Coda mid-flight. And going to give himself a very solid lead right now. Jut is cooking on all cylinders. It's that the removal of that first stock so early definitely lending itself to keeping this lead intact. My goodness, goes for another Lariat off stage. Not able to connect. We'll settle for the one on stage again.
Yeah. Jut really run away from this game. Once again, the Lariat there, like you said.
Yeah, that's one of definitely Incineroar's best moves for sure.
Oh, and that is going to be duffed in the face. Not dead yet, though. I'm really surprised. Great DI, but you're just not making it back otherwise.
Yeah.
Jut taking that first game.
Yeah, didn't fall, didn't lose the stock on the Alolan Whip, the initial exchange, but because of how far he got flung off stage, not going to be able to recover. So good stuff to Jut. Very convincing game number one.
Yeah, it's really not easy to get in, I feel like, on Min-Min as Incineroar, but we did see a lot of preemptive action come out from Jut, using those aerials to kind of clank with Min-Min's arms, and I think that if you stick to that game plan, it's going to be really fruitful. But I'll shut up. I see Paolo on the screen, going back to what you know. Okay, the old main.
Nothing wrong with switching it up a little bit. I mean, again, these are only best of threes right now at this point in the bracket, right? So you don't want to really leave too much to chance. But I do understand the decision right now. The Min-Min obviously not having it, so let's see if the Paluman, the other diva of the game, can get the job done.
Yeah, this is definitely absolutely going to be a comfort pick. And I'm curious to see if Jut is able to handle these aerials, because right there, you got the invincible dash attack. You got the washing machine being in the air, and of course that up air is be great at juggling as well.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I'll tell you what, it's panning out already pretty good thus far for Coda, but Jut starting to find some answers. Triple up airs. Give a little assist right there to the platform layout, helping him out on that. Smart going over the explosive flame and just absorbing that dash attack hit.
Coda able to dodge the buff there and able to get a grab, but Jut trying to land the situation. Oh, once again, grabbed him out of the startup. Coda just there to put, to stop the game plan that Jut wants to throw out.
I actually really like that good reaction. I mean, obviously understanding that's going to be one of the go-tos for Jut. Ooh, these explosive flames finding their mark, whether they're hitting or not. They're definitely kind of putting Jut in an uncomfortable position and then catching the landing with the up air. Well done from Coda. This switch to Palu, not disappointing up until this point.
Yeah, it's really going to be about compromising and intercepting these landings. And I think Palu is such a great choice, but you do get grabbed and do not live this one. Going back to 2-2 apiece, and this one is looking a lot more even, I want to say.
100%. Definitely see, it seems like Coda is just way more comfortable in this particular matchup. I mean, Palu obviously does quite well against a character like Incineroar for sure, especially with the good, strong aerial combinations you can get. That hasn't really been too much of the case, just a lot of neutral wins for Coda, I feel like.
Hey, man, so that damage does rack up, and there we go. As I say, we're putting Pinsor right into the Nair.
Nice. Okay. Oh, okay, goes for a big grip. Oh, actually.
I'm about to say, that could have been shenanigans,
if he got doubt. If he got the down air there, that would have been so nasty. Like, that would have been insane.
Oh, missing the side B right there. We don't want to get that timing, otherwise you're just not going to kill you one.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Good catch, good catch. Jut definitely lurking a little bit. Done an excellent job evening this thing back up and catches a big time Alolan Whip. Not enough to get the KO, but sometimes it's all about the positioning, and there's the big chuck off the stage into the blast zone. And just like that, Jut finds himself back in control, in the lead, and Coda just like that. I mean, from lead to deficit to in some big-time trouble.
Yeah, it's looking like Jut's game to win here, but we don't never doubt Coda out yet. Got to take it really slow and don't give Cinnamon what they want.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to not giving Cinnamon what they want, but sometimes, you know, this character can just kind of take it, right, and just make themselves such a presence.
He's got to give it to you, right?
Exactly, such a presence, such a force on the stage. Hard to combat. I like the Nair. Okay, Explosive Flames. Just really trying to cover that recovery. Ooh,
Alolan Whip does take it. Wow. Jut winning over Coda. And it just kind of writes itself. You know, ran his game plan, got the Alolan Whip, and able to find his mark, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, that was the go-to. And Jut didn't shy away from it. Like, he was very much so content to just kind of spam that out in a lot of situations. But, you know, the thing is, you know, as the match progresses, yes, I'm going to keep spamming that out. But when I do, it makes a little bit more sense to where I believe it's going to be most effective. And Jut really finding a lot of big hits. So good stuff.
Yeah, and Jut coming all the way from New Jersey. We love to see people come all the way to beautiful Seattle.
Dirty Jersey.
Yeah.
What up, though?
Yeah, what up?
What up? Shouts to Jersey, man.
Shout out to Jersey, man.
That's pretty much, I mean, it's pretty much like just honestly, like obviously this is beautiful Seattle, but it's a combination of people from all over.
Yeah, not just all walks of life, right?
And not just the United States, man, but just the world in general, man. I met somebody from India earlier on, actually, in the line to get some food. He was a pretty cool dude, you know? So, I mean, that just goes to show you, man, gaming is just worldwide. It's crazy. Good stuff, good stuff.
Yeah, if you guys have ever been in Seattle, definitely check out the sites too. I know PAX is great, but afterwards, enjoy some of the nightlife. Maybe go to the Needle and whatnot.
I like that a lot because there's so much to do and check out. But enough about that, man. You guys need to check out what's going on stage because we got an interview to bring you. Let's hear from one of our talented players at the